Hi peeps. Well, it is the update for my Amazon Advantage experience so far. I know I said I was going to wait till a better hair day, but they put the orders in on a Monday, and so Monday is the day I like to concentrate on it and get things handled as far as possible. So I'm about to give up for the day, so I thought I would go ahead, even though I'm, blah. But anyway. So let me go ahead and we're going to start with what has already been going on for those that have been following. And I'll try to give a quick rundown for people who are just joining in on this Amazon Advantage journey. Okay. So I know I probably should show you screenshots, but security months, I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to read things to you like I have been doing. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my tickets from where things have been going on as they go. So I'm headed to my case log. Which, I mean, I always have a little bit of trouble finding. Here we are, abuse case log. I have to go through a couple of things. Let me think what was going on. Okay. On the one that started my entire thing of doing this, it was rejected delivery attempted for PO, where because of the Amazon warehouse's policy of items being delivered only one day a week, no matter what, so that if you expedited your item, it still wasn't going to get there before your delivery date if things landed wrong, because there was only one day that a week that at least this particular warehouse, I don't know if this is all warehouses, but this particular warehouse took things in, and I was asking, okay, so I've learned about this situation, will you give me a chargeback? And I was getting the run around big time, so I'm going to back up to, let me see, looks like the 20th is when it started, 20th of last month. Okay, so I'm going to go on up to 26 and see what's going on, where I was getting emails, thank you for your patience, thank you for your patience, thank you for your patience. Then it was, thank you for your patience. Oh, we have not received your response, even though it was, thank you for your patience while we work on this, and we want to close this. And so then I had to go. So I wrote, yes, I have further concerns. Thank you for asking. My concern on whether or not vendors get a chargeback when they ship their item in time, but the delivery policies on the part of the warehouse delay the package unnecessarily has not been addressed. Perhaps you could address it further. Basically what happened is I found out, and I was concerned that my package was going to get a chargeback because it was going to arrive at the warehouse after the delivery window that Amazon had set because of their policy. It had arrived at the post office, but then it sat at the post office until that Saturday, even though it was supposed to be there like days before that, because the warehouse would not allow USPS to deliver except on the one day. So their response to me was, thank you for writing us back. To quickly answer your question about the delivery policies on the part of the Amazon warehouse, I would request you take appointment for the delivery on time for shipping inventory. Please note you can find more about this at this web address, which you go there, and it was like basically stereo instructions, run around. Corresponding to this, I also wanted to let you know that our concern team is working for chargeback issues. I am moving this case to pending from your end and would like to inform you that you will be receiving notifications regarding the same and request you to acknowledge the auto reminder sent in order for this case to be open. Awaiting your response. Really, to me, this response did not make any sense whatsoever. All I wanted to know was if, because of the warehouse's policy, a package arrived after the delivery window, because of the policy of the package being forced to sit in the USPS office and wait for delivery day, do vendors get chargebacks for late deliveries because of this? Who carries the brunt of responsibility for this? That's all I was asking, And this was like a complete runaround answer. And so I copied and pasted. I would request you, on the 31st to be precise, at 10:11 in the morning, I copy and pasted. I would request you to take appointment for the delivery on time for shipping inventory. And I said, I have no idea what this means. I do know that I send out books immediately either on that Monday the purchase order is given or early Tuesday morning. I usually use USPS priority mail. This means that if the warehouse's policy of not allowing mail to be delivered delays a book, it's not the vendor's fault when it happens. That is my point, a fully legal point. It would be appreciated that instead of giving me the runaround and avoiding the issue, that your establishment would treat their vendors right and bear it in mind. Thank you. So then I got a response at 11:01 on the 31st. Greetings from Amazon Vendor Support. With regard to your query, please note the carrier should take prior appointment with the FC team before delivering the items. Hence, I request you to reach out to the carrier team for assistance on this. Furthermore, please note refusal reasons are not recorded in any of our systems, so I will not be able to provide you with a specific reason for your shipment was refused. However, these are the most common reasons that shipments are refused at Amazon Fulfillment Centers FCs. 1. The BOL for your shipment did not meet the requirements listed in the vendor prep and transportation manual. 2. Your shipment was sent to the wrong FC. 3. Your shipment was damaged when it arrived at the FC. If there are any scratches, bends, or discoloration to the packaging, these items will be considered as damaged and returned to your warehouse. Damage to some items in a shipment may result in the entire shipment being refused. So, like, if the carrier damages your shipment, it's on you. 4. The carrier did not arrive at their scheduled appointment time. In these cases, the FC will refuse the entire truckload and will instruct the carrier to call for a new appointment. The carrier should not return the shipment in this case, but instead deliver it to the FC during the new appointment. Regarding the chargeback query, I am transferring this case to a team that will be able to resolve your issue. Thank you for being an Amazon vendor. Now, what got me here was that you should take prior appointment with the FC team, and, the reasons why things are refused are not ever recorded. And yet, speaking with the carrier, the USPS gentleman at the main post office responsible for this particular delivery, and being told that they were not allowed to deliver except on Saturdays, and being told the policies that they worked under with Amazon, kind of superseded this clear runaround of here are some general all-purpose answers that are not actually responding to your very specific situation and question answer. So I'm starting to get a little irritated at that point. So at 2 p.m., I wrote, no, the post office was very clear that the shipment is marked as refused because of the warehouse's delivery times Saturdays only. And I had enough, And so I wrote, this is downright formal complaint worthy, this sort of runaround. And all I want to know is if vendors still get chargebacks when delivery times are so restricted, plainly affecting deliverability in such a negative manner. All I wanted was a straight answer, because, when it came to my package, it was a day late. So I was willing to take the brunt for that package. So at 8:13 p.m., dear vendor, thank you for contacting us. Please note that you will receive chargeback for PO on-time accuracy if your confirmed products do not arrive within the purchase order window, including items placed on back order. Yeah, if it's on back order and because of the back order, you missed that window, I don't even know why they give you the option in that case. In order to avoid these chargebacks, all you need to do is submit a CRDD, carrier request delivery date, that falls within the ship window. Okay? Now, this is going to follow up with something that happened today with a purchase order. Now, regarding your queries on shipment, we are transferring the case to the concerned department. Best regards. Now, what this tells me is that I get an order, and they're like, I get an order on the 1st, and they're like, you need to deliver it by the 6th. But I've got it on back order, so I've got to put it on back order, which means that I may not have it to the 6th of the following month. But I'm going to get charged back for that, even though I put it on back order, according to this. And my husband had done some research on that, and he had also found that sort of information. Whether or not that's true or not, whether, that's inaccurate, but that's how it sounds. So I'm like, why even give me the option to put in when I think the thing's going to arrive? Because you're going to charge me back if I don't meet your slim window. And by slim, I mean slim. And I'll explain that because it's ridiculous. But, there might be more. I am learning past the very stereo instructions, scant information. I mean, there's a lot of information, but, yeah. So then on the 1st at 10:49, greetings, Katrina. Thank you for reaching out to us. I am Blah from Amazon Vendor Services, and I am glad to assist you. I understand your concern with regard to PO number, blah, 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 blah. Please be informed that if the FC has refused the delivery due to warehouse operational hours, you will not be subjected to any chargebacks. So guys, there's our answer finally. If your package arrives at the post office, but delivery times do not allow it to get to the warehouse on time, but it's at the post office, that's not your fault. So there is that. But it took me threatening a formal complaint to get a straight answer. I'm just, wow. Okay. So that was a very polite letter. And then they want, so now that case is closed. Okay. So to follow up on these things, I got a purchase order today. I got a purchase order for my little copy of Fat Man and the Human Flying Saucer that I put out. It's just, I wanted an ash can version. So I have an ash can version that I make, right? Even got a poster you can put on the wall. It's a reprint from an old public domain comic, and I thought it was hilarious. And anyway, so I just put it in the system, and I was not expecting orders so quickly. And I got orders, right? So now I'm looking at the order. Oh, I would, if it would let me. Oh, dear. Well, anyway. So now I'm going to go to this order. And it's wanting Fat Man Human Flying Saucer issue 1. Right? And they want this many, right? A certain many. Now I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to look at it. And I have delivery window June the 12th to June the 14th. Today is June the 10th. Yep. So if I had been able to package these up and put them in the mail today, using priority mail, I might have made the delivery window maybe. But my problem with this was that I have this one issue. Because it was only just put in the system yet, and I don't have the full issues yet. Like, they're not in my hands yet. They were going to be the next couple of days, which means that if I had had more than 2 days, because, I mean, it's like I've got delivery window 6/12 to do, that's the start. Delivery window end 6/14. Expected delivery 6/12. So I could put it in after it in the day that I'm pretty sure I can get it, but it's just not enough of a window to feel secure, because it's like if you put it in on back orders and it's past the delivery window, and it's like, why even give me an expected delivery estimate if you're just going to give me this delivery window and you don't care? So I don't know what to do, because I have but one copy. And I will have the next copy soon, just not today. And it's, oh my gosh. What the heck? I honest to God feel that if I had enough copies to fulfill this order in-house right now, I would be scared to say, yes, I'm sending it, because I would be worried that it wouldn't make it. But I don't know. I might try an experiment and email them about the matter and explain what's going on. And put in an expected delivery and take a chargeback on this one, because I've got them coming, and we'll see how it goes. So I think I will do that, and then I will contact them. So I'm going to put in expected delivery 30th. Yes, I'm going to give myself that much time. And accepted 2, although I could say 1, but Other vendors I've seen in tutorials have said, oh, I'm going to send only one. And I have tried that, and it didn't work out. It rejected it. So, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to email them, and if I take chargebacks on that, that's fine. But I do want to get some of my stock to the warehouse, so I'm willing to bite the bullet this time. And that is what's happening with that on that matter. Now, the other matter, the stolen book, Fairy Tale Book of Foxes, that is my book that I am publishing that someone has claimed. I went into my Ingram account and I took a snapshot proving that it belonged to me. And I sent to Amazon the screenshot and said, here is proof, because more than 20 days had passed and they still had not handled this. And we're working on it. It's been almost a full month now, and this book is not back in my legal possession as Amazon. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, in my mind, it's a matter of telling the vendor, hey, guess what? This book doesn't belong to you. And what I'm guessing is that they've got the books in the warehouse, and so they're stalling so they can sell all of the books and clear out the warehouse before returning my rights to me. That's just what I suspect. Whether or not I'm right or wrong, I don't really have a way of knowing right now. And I think I can't recall if there was another issue. So, good times. But that's what's going on. So, they have been polite. And the chargeback issue is not as scary as it was starting to sound, but it is kind of funky that I had to stand up for myself when really I just wanted a straight answer. But as a vendor, I do think that their delivery requirements are too slim sometimes on the vendor, on small vendor. This program is definitely aimed more towards the big successful guys. And I have been reading articles talking about when they started doing smaller orders on vendors, that because of the cost of shipping the items out to Amazon, that a lot of vendors had begun to take hits when that happened. I definitely do not concentrate the bulk of my sales with Amazon. I think it's great to have out there, but really in the end, I think that concentrating on other avenues and trying to find other ways would help out a lot more. Be kind of cool if, say, Barnes & Noble would start something like this. That would be pretty awesome. Something like that. And in other news, another book of mine that Amazon never has ordered a copy of, which is another reprint, will be going to Comic Books for Kids in just the next couple of days. I've got the shipping out for them, and it's basically you give away these free comics for kids in the hospital, in the ward. So it's pretty good. But that's my experience so far. So Amazon didn't lose all of their stars this time. It's just so far I don't think I could give them a straight 5-star. I just don't think I could. But my mind isn't made up yet. We'll see how it goes from there. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.